Hi, it's Chef and Builder Janie Pendleton. We're back in the kitchen. It's the next day. I'm all packed. The motorhome's all scrubbed clean as well as the house. And right now, I'm making biscuits. So 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm going to take a whisk and kind of lighten that up just a little bit. There we go. I'm not going to have time to give you my ingredients first today because again, I'm cooking for the 10-day trip. Baking powder. I need 1 tablespoon of baking powder. And you can double this recipe, by the way. There we go. Sprinkle it in there. A half a teaspoon of baking soda. And we need a half a teaspoon of salt. Sorry, I'm using my 1/4 teaspoon thing. Didn't have time to wash the other one yet. Right, again, blend that together. We're going to do all of our blending now because once I put in the butter, and you can use shortening in this, but once you put in the, and I use unsalted butter on this, you can grate your butter to mix it in quicker and easier, or you can use room temperature butter. In this case, I like the texture of it with room temperature butter, but I like the loft and the layers that the cold butter gives me. Sorry about my birds. They know we're leaving. I think they know. They're really throwing me off today. Okay, so here we have the unsalted butter. Cut it in. So you can use buttermilk. In this case, I'm using heavy whipping cream. And you need a 3/4 cup total. But because I'm lactose intolerant, I have to add a little bit of my lactose-free milk to make it 3/4 cup. Right there, right there. It's very important you have the right amount of dried ingredients to the amount of the liquids. And I'm going to tell you why. Because if you get this off and these are too dry and crumbly, it's really hard to go back and add liquids because then you've pretty much have ruined the biscuits as far as them raising in layers and things. So you want to make a well in the middle here. There you go. Get it all in there. Add your honey. You can add your honey right directly to the milk. There you go. I'm only putting in 2 tablespoons of honey. And probably not even that. Not even that, because I am going to have this with biscuits and gravy. I don't want it too sweet. All right. I'm going to blend just a little bit here with my whisk, just a little. You don't want to over blend. I'm going to use my big meat fork. I fell outside in the landscape and I hurt my shoulder, and this is actually really difficult for me to do. If you've got powdered buttermilk in here, be sure and dissolve that. Do not add the powder directly into your biscuits. Now I see here it looks like I might need a little bit more down the side, so I'm just going to add a little bit right here down the sides and kind of blend that in. All right, we're done. That's it. A couple of turns with the fork, you're done. Even I have a tendency to overdo it. You don't want to do that. Cutter. Got your biscuit cutter here. You've got a floured board here. And we're just going to take this and kind of blend it by hand a little bit. Put it out on your board. Now there's plenty of fluids in that. I just need to get it kind of blended up, maybe a little bit more here. Okay. I might make 2 batches here while I get everything out. Then we're just going to take this and we're just going to kind of blend it together. Just going to kind of blend and fold. Blend and fold. Right now, what you're doing right now is you're just creating the layers. And fold. And fold. And fold. And fold one more time. This. And what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to pat this out by hand. I do feel that this needed a little bit more liquid maybe, but it's probably because I didn't cut my butter in right, but that's okay. Like I said, I'm in a hurry. Okay, 1/2 inch thick is what you want. Don't use a rolling pin. If you really want more layers, I mean, you can really go for it there, but Ungreased cookie sheet. All right, the secret to biscuits rising and not falling over is push straight up. Now the way that this is made, it's made to give it a turn and to give it a little bit of a cut or turn. But do not do that, okay? Resist the urge and just do this quickly. Don't touch the sides, don't do anything with that. You can also bake them a little closer together. They're supposed to be 2 inches apart on the baking sheet. I bake them a little bit closer. That also helps them, keeps them from jumping over. A lot of people will throw this away. They won't use it, but isn't that a waste? I mean, just give it a couple folds and pat it down. There you go. By golly, I'll eat that. And then this last one, give it a fold, give it a turn. Yeah. What I do is I just stick it in here like this, pat it in, and then push it out. My recipe made 6 biscuits. Now that's not enough, so I'm going to make another batch. I'll run those through the oven though. Alright, so let's do it again. I should have doubled the recipe. Meanwhile, we're going to throw these into a 400-degree oven. And we'll be right back. I've been there for about 17 minutes. We'll see. We'll be right back. Okay, here we are. Here's that funky biscuit that I'll probably eat today. Little jam, a little peanut butter or something. But here they are. They look beautiful. They're nice size, golden brown, and I'm just going to brush the tops with some of that leftover butter. Then I'm going to cool them completely, put them in a freezer bag, and I'm going to freeze them. I wanted to show you the difference between using cold butter. Look at the size of these.